for. And don't worry, it's not a test.
Okay.
What led you into nursing?
Ooh, such a good question. So my mom, when I was really little, she was the manager of Pizza Inn. And I remember being really little, like 5 years old, getting to go to work with her and filling up the Parmesan cheese on the table and stuff. But my mom went to nursing school whenever I was 5 years old. So I would sit at the kitchen table with her and study. I'm putting that in quotes, study with her and kind of look through her nursing textbooks and stuff. And the way that she kind of described nursing was that, you know how when you're sick, you want your mom? She's like, I get to be that for somebody else. And so, you know, my mom, if I was throwing up, you know, she'd have a washcloth on my forehead and give me Gatorade slushies. So I really thought that that's what she was doing at work.
Right.
Which I'm sure she did a little bit of that. I don't know how many Gatorade slushies she made. But, yeah, my mom has worked on the same unit for, let's see, I'm 35 now. So like 30 years almost.
That's amazing.
Yeah. So, she's just been an amazing role model for me. Whenever I was growing up, that's just what I wanted to do. Like I didn't really think too much about other things.
Right,
It was
right.
more like, I'm going to be a nurse.
This is where you're going.
It definitely came from my mom. And my mom still works on that unit, still works full time. I think she and one other lady are the OGs there. Like they've been there for the whole time.
My goodness, that's amazing. And I think to myself that like I didn't actually have anybody that was a role model that was in nursing.
Yeah.
It just kind of, my experience was just, you know, my grandfather was sick and I was just like, hey, this is wild. I don't know anything about what's happening here. I thought I was going to be a journalist. I guess I get to do a little bit of that now.
Yeah.
But it was just like, I didn't have that experience. But then you finding your community and finding people who share that experience of wanting to be a nurse and then having an added person who you looked up to, which is really, really amazing. And it's just 30 years. Like I think when I think about those nurses who've been in those roles for that long, because again, now the challenge is trying to keep a nurse more than 2 years. It's just to say, like, look at these people that we hold up that are so important. And I'm so glad that you had that. That's so cool.
Me too. Yeah, she's amazing.
Yeah. What kind of nursing does she do now?
She does, it's called the progressive care unit. So it's kind of like a step down, med-surgy type thing.
That's so
She
amazing.
deals with a lot more balls than I do.
Well, then, interestingly, you know, that's why I went into labor and delivery.
Yeah.
Because I didn't want to deal with balls.
No.